Hey everyone, it's Kyle from Jumpmaster Press, bringing you a special interview with the one, the only Dacre Stoker, great grandnephew of Bram Stoker. Thank you, Dacre, for taking a little bit of your time and joining me today.
Absolutely, Kyle. It's always great to chat with you guys, and so
Well,
excited to be a part of the project with you to bring a special Dracula edition out to the fans.
and if you
Yeah, there we
don't,
go.
if you haven't seen it yet, this is the special edition signed by Mr. Stoker, and it's Black Spine Books, a division of
I,
Jumpmaster Press.
I tell you, Kyle, we've come a long way. This is a reproduction of the original edition from Archibald Constable in 1897. The yellow cover back in the day was signified decomposition and degeneration, of course, with the blood red. But I am thrilled with what you guys have done. That book, all in black, which of course I write the foreword to, with the white printing. It's so cool. And that silver pen that you provided to me for my autograph on all the books. All the books are autographed and numbered. How many did we say we were doing?
We were doing 250 for the Kickstarter. And for those of you that don't know, the Kickstarter, the pre-sale went on yesterday, and the event goes live on the 24th. So go ahead and go out to Kickstarter, search for Dracula, or check the links down below, and go ahead and follow that because his signatures are gonna go fast.
But we've also got some cool, is it add-ons or stretch
Yes.
goals we decided on that are
Yep.
going to add a little bit of some mystique to the whole thing. We're talking about doing some greetings that I'm going to give folks that have purchased them, and possibly even some of my other books that would make a good pairing, as they say, with a good wine and food. It's like the prequel, Dracula with the Dracula all in black, and then the sequel, Dracula the Undead. And I just got to say though, Kyle, well, you have me. It brings great joy to my heart that you guys are creating this Dracula all in black, because I've been trying to heighten the awareness of Bram's fans all over the world that Bram's Dracula was the original Man in Black. With all due respect to the movies, but he was the Man in Black as described in the novel, not like the movies necessarily, no dinner jacket and red medallion. But Dracula was all dressed in black. He was the Man in Black. Didn't look a whole lot like Lugosi or Langella or any of the other incredible actors, Christopher Lee, Gary Oldman. But we're bringing the Man in Black back. The book in black is only you guys can do it at Jumpmaster Press and Black Spine Press as well. It's so cool that you're doing it, and I just think you got to have that in your bookshelf.
Well, thank you for that. We're beyond thrilled that you agreed to join us in this endeavor and sign and number 250 copies. So thank you for that. But
isn't there one other thing? One other thing. What do you guys call that? Is there a special feel, the feeling to the cover? What is that term?
It's called soft touch.
Soft touch. It was when I was signing these things. It was such an interesting feel to it. And that's another the details that you guys have done to make this book so special. I take my hat off to you.
Well, thank you. Well, speaking of special things, you have a Kickstarter starting on Friday. Well, I'm sorry, it's a Zoop. It's not a Kickstarter. It is a Zoop for a comic book. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Zoop is basically crowdfunding primarily for comic books. Chris McCauley and myself in the Stokerverse, published by Scratch Comics, Shane Chesby, are putting together our second edition of Dracula: The Return, Cult of the White Worm. You see the first edition right there, which was a successful Zoop crowdfunded last year. We've got the second edition coming up. I know that Kyle's going to be able to post the link, and you'll see the new cover. The same artists are involved. Matt Gary and Chris Gary, Matt Sophie, and also David Hitchcock are also doing some of the side strips. So another hopefully successful Dracula turn. What the story does is it continues the story of Dracula on and beyond where Bram ended in 1897. Yeah, you see some of the artwork, some of the coloring. It's pretty cool stuff.
It
And
looks
the
great.
story, continues with Dracula because, as you guys know, his ending was kind of precarious. Did he really die? Well, spoiler alert, he didn't really die. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a sequel, and Macaulay and I wouldn't have had to be able to write Dracula to Turn Cult to the White Worm. So yeah, get behind it. Also dropping on the 13th. What an appropriate date to be putting out a Dracula book as well as a Dracula
That's right.
graphic
Friday the
novel.
13th.
Absolutely. So thanks, guys, and thank you guys too at Black Spine Press, division of Jumpmaster Press, for having me involved in this project.
Well, thank you for volunteering all of your time and effort and your fan base. We do appreciate that. And for all of our fan bases, go out kickstarter.com. The link is down in the comments, and zoop.com. That link will be down in the comments. Follow Dacre on social media. Follow Jumpmaster Press on social media, and spread the word, because his Zoop and our Kickstarter, both fantastic. And if you are the vampire Dracula lover, these are must-haves for your collection.
Absolutely.
Final words.
Have a spooky season, guys. Okay, take care.
All right. Hey, this is Kyle from Jumpmaster Press. Hope you have a great weekend. And remember, the 24th, Kickstarter kicks off, and Friday the 13th, go out to zoop.com for Dracula the Return. Have a great weekend, everybody.